Alright, we have Brian Chen here. Brian, what'd you do this weekend?
I got top 8 at the Oakland Regional.
Playing what?
Spiritual Beast.
For sure. Alright, let's get into deck profile.
Alright, for sure. So, for the starters, there are the 6 normal ones, and then the 3 Elder and 3 Lara. This deck super full in the Nibiru unless you open Elder plus one of these two plus a Ritual Beast in the hand. Or if you open Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara plus one of these. Yeah, this deck is like super cooked by Nib, but Nib in the format right now is not very good, so I think this deck was like really strong, so happy I picked this deck. And then for the like the bricks and like the I guess like the pseudo starters and like defensive cards, like the 5 1-ofs. I didn't play any Pilica because Pilica's only good if you open Lara plus Rempenku or Kanahawk. And it doesn't really help you make the Infernal Flame Banshee, so I played a Pedalfin instead. Plus, this helps you clear a lot of boards and stuff, and since I'm playing Eclipse in this deck, this helps you out like a bunch of cards that would otherwise lose like skill drain and stuff, so I thought it was pretty important. And then for the other cards, about the monsters, I played the Nemesis package. This one's optional, but I think you have to play it because sometimes you can't get the Protoss if they try to stop you too hard. And then sometimes Colossus by itself is like good enough to win the game. But Protoss by itself calling Dark should win like half the meta because if you call Dark against your Bell, if they send you first, you call Fire, you should auto win. So it was pretty good. And then for the spells, I played 3 Inheritance, 3 Emergency Teleports, 1 Prosperity, and 3 Eclipse. This was gonna be Nibiru, but I thought that I need like more defensive cards, like through Nibiru, and this also like helps going first also if like they don't nib you. So the way this deck works is you can contact fuse with the face down monsters, and like drawing cards like irrelevant because like as long as you're able to play, you should play through most of the hand traps except Nibiru. So that's why I play these. Pot I wasn't gonna play because I wasn't gonna play board breakers, but this deck breaks a lot, and then I do set cross out too, so this is like a good target. And then yeah, these are just good cards in general. Try not to brick.
So, I see a lot of lists play 2 Inheritance, so why'd you decide to play 3?
Because the games that you lose automatically are the ones you can't play, and Inheritance with like any Ritual Beast should be able to like full combo everything. Plus it also has some like cool hidden effects. Against Senpai, if you tag out for an ulti beside Nochi Drago, you can change the position of a monster on the field, so you can just stop Chandra from attacking if it's their last push. And all the monsters lose 200 attack for each different type Ritual Beast that you have, so it comes up a lot. Yeah, this card like overperformed over the weekend, and I was pretty happy to play the 3. And then for the defensive cards, I didn't play like any board breakers beside Eclipse because I felt like Tenpai was like a really common like rogue deck because it doesn't really take a lot of skill to play. It's just like it OTKs you if you like draw Hydra, Chandra, and like a couple board breakers. And I wanted like some defensive cards because a lot of the games I was losing was because they were sending me first, and I was running like Dark Ruler evenly and stuff, and like my first play would get Ash or Imperm, and I just like pass to nothing. So but Shifter doesn't really matter. That isn't really that good against Tenpai, but it's just good against everything else. So I played Shifter, and I played Ash and Imperm. Like I said, these are like the good defensive cards against like Tenpai and like decks in general. Most of the times if you go second, you should lose. So this just gives you like a chance to win. These weren't like super like crazy, but Shifter was. So I'm glad I played hand traps. And the last trap was Steeds. And then for the extra deck, I played 2 Ulti Kanahawk. You don't really need 3. One's off the Rempenku combo, and then one you just need to like loop constantly. Also, if they go Cash Unicorn, it's like pretty hurtful. But they usually just banish some like random BS, so it's like it's fine. 2 Nochi Drago. One gets linked off for part of your combo to put a light in the grave, so you don't have to use your Lara. And it's like one of the best follow-ups because your Ray Rotari can banish itself, and you can resummon it back the next turn. And it protects your monsters from being targeted. The more I play against Yubel, the more I realize that if you Imperm Yama, a boneless solo rage isn't really that like strong. So this would just automatically win that matchup if you just stick it on the field. Ulti Pelio, like this card's really good because it sends a Pelio, and being able to attack it unaffected by everything plays around a lot of things like droplet and like other like battle tactics that they could have. Ulti Guy Pelio, this just helps you insulate from getting Nibiru'd a lot, and then yeah, against like Runic Stun and like those kind of decks, you just like add a bunch of cards to your hands, stick on this in defense, and then they just can't really beat you because there's not a lot of like good like Sphere Mode, Kaiju and stuff that's like people play.
Do you use that card to play around Nib?
Yeah, if you open Elder plus Kanahawk or Rempenku plus a Ritual Beast, you're able to play around Nibiru. If you open 5 Virtual Beast card hands, you should win automatically because you get 3 ways to play around Nibiru with your standard combo. So I thought this was like one of the best cards, you know, in the deck. And if this card wasn't like in the deck, I probably wouldn't play this. And then 1 Kumi Falcos and then 2 Rare Atari. It could be the other way around, but I think having 2 of these comes up because if you play against Castro Snake Eyes and they rip the only copy of this out of your deck, you can't really grind or, you know, clear anything. Yeah, people kept summoning Requiem on me all weekend. And then they like realized they can't tribute it. You can't Phantom Bell, you can't Samsara, and like a bunch of other stuff. So it was really good. Round 1 I actually played against Rytron, which like all they do is just tribute for cost, so it's pretty funny. SP Little Knight and then Infernal Flame Banshee as the other mandatory cards. This helps you get some cards banished for Nochi Drago sometimes. And this card just lets you switch Protos, which is like really good. And then Colossus I play Corridor. And then for the 3 flex spots I played Cross Sheep, Link Spider, and Access Code. You actually don't even need this card because you play Pedalfin, so you honestly just like play it because you can just summon Cross Sheep, Kumi Falcos, banish 3, including the access code, and you can Nochi Drago summon back to Kumi Falcos that you banished to summon 2, and then you can go Infernal Flame Banshee or whatever, so it's pretty good. And then Cross Sheep's good because it helps you resummon back the Nemesis cards turn 3. If you grab Protoss the first time around, you can grab Colossus the second time or vice versa, so it's pretty good. And there's some combos you can do through Nibiru if you play Link Spider, so that's why I play that. Alright, that's it for the extra. And for the side deck, I played 3 Mole Charmy. Never drew this card, but it's really good. Actually, I drew it once against Rescue Ace, and I drew it with Shifter. And then the next turn I went Prosperity for Harpy's Feather Duster and just won the game. And then I played 2 Nibirus. I didn't want to play 3 because this card's actually like a brick. If you draw too many, most decks play around it anyway, so you just like auto lose. But there's a chance that you can draw it off Mole Charmy, so that's why you even play it at all. And then I play Cross Out, so my side out is like I usually just like side in 3 of these and then 1 Nibiru, 1 Mole Charmy. And then I just keep like 1 Imperman and then all 3 Ash because Ash also stops Mole Charmy, so it's just another Cross Out. So yeah, these are pretty good. And then 3 D-Fissure. I do take out Shifter because Shifter actually hurts your combos a lot, and if you were to get Nib under D-Fissure at least, you can at least like win the next turn because like this will still be on the field. And there's only 1 Duster, so most likely they won't be able to out it, which is pretty good. That's Weekend Duster, 1 Duster. I do side and Duster with the Cross Out in case it happens against like other decks. But yeah, there's a lot of bad cards you can keep in going first, so it's like pretty easy to decide. Play Call By for Mole Charmy and then Lancia if it does come up to it. 1 Durkenby because against Yubel you kind of want like an auto win card, the same as Senpai. Like if you side in like this with Cross Out for Duster, it's like really hard to out because a lot of people aren't playing Cosmic, they're just playing Lightning Storm Duster, so it is pretty good. And I like Cowboy, never really used it, so yeah. That's pretty much it.
Cool. Brian, do you have any shout outs?
Yeah, shout outs to Michael behind the camera, Julian, Austin, Alex, Lazy Dog Chat, Future YCS Champions Chat, the best of the best, Discord, DB Grinder, all my friends who supported me, said hi to me at the regional. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.